Laughing, you couldn't wait to escape. I hope a nigga heard when I said I told you so. My hair growing back, I don't like when that shit growing back, man. Not the fact that the hair's growing back, just the fact that it just looked like, you know what I mean, the way it looked, the skin. I hope a nigga heard when I said I told you so. They're trying to say he did, no. Nigga asked me, oh, you got a Trump hat on? Nigga, I don't want you to ask me that. I want to see if your store's open, nigga. Fucking me. Talking about if I got a Trump hat on. Nigga, I don't care about that, man. I'm worried, nigga, because I'm a fan. I'm a supporter. Because that's my president, you feel me? I'm representing, yeah, that came from the Himalaya. But yeah, nigga, she asking me the wrong question. Nigga, open the store up. Let me buy some. She got me tight. Niggas be trying to get me since yesterday, man. These niggas be trying. Some people, man, this shit crazy. People be trying too much. They be trying, you nigga, y'all do too much. You be doing too much, yo. Try to go so hard sometimes. Like, yo, what is it all for? What is it? Who are we trying to convince over here? What is it all for? How they really make me the highest bidder? Feel me? Not bitter. The bitters. Not the high, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why so much stock on the boy? Put too much value on the kid, man. Then they get mad because I'm only calling on what I see. I can only speak about what I see. You feel me? I can't call you by no other name than what you present yourself as. Feel me? Like I don't understand, nigga. They want me to call them something else just to tingle and massage their feelings. No, like I'm only gonna call you by what you present yourself as. So if I see a particular kind of people doing something and I called people by that, why y'all mad at me for calling? Like niggas make it too obvious. So I'm just calling it like I see it, man. I'm calling both sides, 3 sides, 4 sides, individuals. I'm calling all sides. Feel me? And as soon as you call their name, it's like they make it seem like it's insulting, but this is insulting to me for me not to see it and not call it. I'm not one of those niggas that get abused and can't say nothing about it. And I'm gonna speak my mind about it, especially when it's that blatantly in front of my face. But if I don't have any clue or idea about it, I can speculate. But you feel me? I can't really have that confidence behind it if I didn't see it for myself. But if somebody's being too aggressive and just being, I mean, mean to me for no reason, and I see a pattern, yeah, I'm gonna call it out. I'll be like, yo, fuck, man. Why do I have this particular group of individuals or this person who's constantly doing this or this individual that I constantly seeing? You feel me? Like I'm gonna call it out because that's something I see. But if it's something that's happening behind my back and I can't see it, then how can I even defend myself? How they expect me to win when they got me fighting a ghost type shit like that? You feel me? So if I see it in front of my face blatantly, yeah, I'm gonna call it out. Like I'm not gonna be shy about it. I'm gonna call it out. Like yo, feel me? And you gonna get mad because you're not slick enough. You ain't slick, man. Like, you ain't trying to be slick. It's like, what are you mad about? Like, you do something like that, you best to be called out on it. You feel me? You just be mad. Like, that shit, the same shit happened in New York with these different folks. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? I can't even escape the devil. Niggas ain't even trying to escape the devil. I'm a man of the law, but I still can't escape the devil. Feel me? You niggas, man, haters, man. Haters, they be trying to get you since last decade. And they get mad because somebody else. It's like, I don't give a fuck who doing what. Like, because I'm so free-minded. I'm trying to clear my thoughts. I cannot worry myself on who's trying to get me or who's not trying to get me. If I go to this store today, it's because I wanted to go to that store today. If I go to this person today, it's because I wanted to go to that. I'm not worried about this this invincible line that these niggas be drawing. Come on, man, that shit corny, man. You need, like, y'all niggas need to get it together, man. Like, niggas need to get it together. Like, that shit is out of control out there, bro. Like, these niggas is fighting among each other through me. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Can I just go to a store that I like because I want McDonald's today? I want to go to McDonald's. If I want some taco today, then I go to taco. You feel me? If I want some Domino's, guess what? I'm going to get some If I have the money, of course, God's grace. But niggas want you to go to their store. If you don't go to their store, you going against them, then they mad. Then when you go to their store, they happy. Like, get the fuck. Can I live? Damn, yo, I can't even live. Like, I can't even be myself. Like, I can't. Like, then when you play into that character, then it makes you fake. Cause now you're trying to pertain to somebody else, or you're trying to, like, no, man. Today I just want to go here. Let me go there. Like, I don't want to ask for no permission. You feel me? I don't want to ask no permission. I just want to do me. That's all. That's all, man. I don't want you to be mad that I went there neither, cause it's crazy how both sides is probably gonna do the same thing. You feel me? I don't know what these people do, but I can't concern myself with that because I just want to enjoy my shit and just leave. That's it. Like, you feel me? The thought of it will hurt you more than the actual act of it, honestly. You feel me? Because you start thinking and it starts dwelling upon you and you're not even enjoying what you eat because you so fucking concerned. Oh, they probably doing this to my... You know how many things they do before they even get to the place, before they even... Like, there's so many hands that it changes into that you can't concern yourself with that. It's said in the Bible, like, yo, just enjoy it. If somebody offer you food and you in their house, enjoy it. Feel me? Because the thought of it, of you thinking that something bad has happened, no, the thought of it will kill you. So just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. Like, don't worry about what people gonna try to do to you and shit like that, man. Just put your faith in God and that's that. And that's what I do. I ain't trying to worry about what this nigga try to do to me and this, that, and the third. I ain't got time for that, yo. So yeah, my famous head, my infamous. As y'all can see, man, they always hating on my head, man. I know. Man, these niggas is the worst, bro. I'm telling you. They be plotting against me and shit. Collusion. They talk about the Russian collusion, my nigga. Check it, man. It's a collusion against me. It's a collusion against me, bro. Shout out to, of course, man. So they was talking about, oh, this is... How you win the I'm like, my G. I know you try to start a conversation, so shout out to you, bro. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I gotta vote Democrat, man. Let's talk about that. That's gonna be the topic of the day, because I don't even want no one. I just had to talk about it because I just decided to, you know, my morning's always filled with drama. Every day is filled with drama, but I try to be positive as possible. I try to be positive, you feel me? Just that people just be jealous of my existence. That's all. They're jealous of my existence. Forget about everything else. They're just jealous of it. Like, it's crazy, man. They're just jealous of the existence of it. They want to make me miserable. Any stage that I go to, I'm gonna find the best thing about it and make it good. Watch. And even that, they're gonna be jealous again. It's not what they do to you, it's how you respond to it. Word up, man. It's not what they do to you, it's how you respond to it. So don't let them take your energy in any form or shape. Like, your response to it, because they could do the worst thing to you that can actually destroy you, and they still wouldn't be happy because you have a different response to it. You could probably have a smile on your face after somebody punch you, and that person is supposed to be like, you have the point, like, nigga, you done punched the nigga and everything, but yeah, you mad. It seems like you more hurt because that person didn't react the way you want that person to react, and that person still got a smile on their face, and now you mad. Like, feel me? But yeah, you got to punch in. I thought that was supposed to be the best part about it. You feel me? That shit is sad. A nigga can't even take your girl, and you don't even look like you pissed off, and you like, yeah, you can have that, and it's still not happy. Now they mad. Now you got a luggage that you got to carry. Now you mad. Like, you feel me? So it's not what they do to you, it's how you respond to it. The power is in your ability to accept what's being sold to you. That's all. Like, you feel me? They try to sell you some bad energy and take your good energy, and you just be like, no, I don't want it. Man, if you can have my good energy, I can't. And I take your bad energy and alchemize it and transform it into something good. And they're gonna come back and be like, I want my shit back. Well, if you want it back, I have to give it back in the condition that you gave it to me, and I can't. But you know what? Since I'm a good nigga, I give it to you back the way I turned it into. You feel me? But anyway, let's talk about politics anyway. You know what I mean? It's a few more days to election year, man. You already know where I stand with. Since I'm in another state, unfortunately, I don't think I can cast it. I probably can. I just gotta figure out how to do it. But my support is strongly, for our current president right now, who has done a great job. You feel me? He already did a great job. Like, he passed flying colors. We seen the GDP report that came out yesterday, 33.1. Now, I mean, we seen the GDP, 33.1. You feel me? So, and that's in a pandemic. And currently, and truthfully speaking, we're still in a pandemic right now. So, and the economy is growing. That shit crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's amazing what is being done right now. So, and we had that kind of record number without all states. It's like all businesses haven't really got back to their feet yet, and we still having those kind of, we breaking records. Like, imagine when all these states actually do open up and they get the economy back to where it's supposed to be, so the economy can recover on its own. Instead of all this stimulus that they're trying to pump into. Open the shit up. Let people understand what they need to do. They can still keep the 6 feet. People can't even keep their 6 feet. And that's just my own testimony. You feel me? They wear masks like this, gloves and everything else, but still can't keep their hands off others. Like, I'm like, yo, like you delusional, my nigga. Like, you doing all that shit for what? They cover their face up and everything. Like, it's like a symbol. They don't believe in the virus. This is more like a symbol. It's like, if we wear the mask, we Democrats. If you don't wear the mask, you Republicans. It doesn't even matter about the virus no more. It's more like symbolism now. That's why I don't even want to perform or have any traits in it. You feel me? Yeah, these niggas is full of shit. They be the first nigga in line to touch somebody. You feel me? And then they got the mask on, they got the gloves on, they got the whole gear on, acting like they the cleanest motherfucker when your mind is as dirty as any other thing in the world. I'd rather have a clean mind, a pure mind, than some fucking clean hands. You feel me? That shit don't make no sense. At least I can think my way out of this dirty hands. Feel me? But it is what it is. It's still an hour early here, Seth. Walking as slow as I can. I don't even know how to do things slow, honestly. It's a curse. I always, like, if I had the energy, I will burn it. Like I can't just sit with energy. I gotta be exhausted. Like that's just how I see it. So it's like everything I do, it has to do with like I gotta do with fastness, pace, like pace and strength. Cause I always feel like I gotta burn the energy. Like I guess that's why I've been skinny for so long. Cause it's like even when I eat a lot, I'm still trying to burn that energy off. For real, like I cannot. I don't know. If I walk, I walk. I can't walk too relaxing. Like I guess that's the New York side of me a little bit. Like I'm always rushing to go somewhere. And over here it's so beautiful. It's like no, you want to slow down and enjoy it. New York is more like, you know what I mean? Like you just we going somewhere. Like the New York minute type shit. And the time is much faster over there. Here, time is a little slower. And you get to see mountains, like the mountain. Let me show you niggas real quick. See, you feel me? That's a whole mountain, bro. I think I could just walk over there and just walk on top of one of those mountains. Bro. I ain't even gonna lie. That's how close it is. I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, shit, niggas. It's layers. I don't even think the camera does justification. I need an iPhone so y'all can really get to see it from a bird's point of view. Feel me? How beautiful this shit is. The camera doesn't justify what I'm seeing with my own eyes. I'm looking through the camera myself and I'm like, nah, that shit ain't doing it like the way I see it. You feel me? Like I think that shit ain't even doing it. Like it really ain't. Like the details is very vague. Yeah, the details is not that good. Maybe I even look better than what y'all seeing me for right now. The details is vague right now. As you can see, man, I woke up like this. They always want to attack you. I'm only one man, but they still want to drug you so they can still have an advantage. How can you be at an advantage and still be at a disadvantage? It's an oxymoron, you feel me? But it's true. They have all the advantages, but they still can't get an advantage. They're trying to get advanced. Vantage. Said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So when you seek revenge, that's going against the Lord. Feel me? You trying to revenge. I know, man. Two sides of the same tail. They want me to choose between the lesser of the two evils. Like that shit's crazy. I don't even want to choose. Like I don't want to participate in your little games. I don't want to play with y'all. If there was the only 2 kids left on the playground, I would not play with them. If there was only 4 kids left on the playground, I still wouldn't play with them. Cause that's not my cup of tea. Like you feel me, literally. So it's like I can't, like I said, I can't worry myself, man. People always try to send you messages, different this and that. I'm like, I can't worry myself, man, because if I go to you, you're going to do the same thing to me. So why should I listen to you today? You just mad because you're not the focal of attention. That's it. Niggas is mad because they not the topic at hand. Plain and simple. Like, that's all it is. It comes down to people just want to be the center of attention. That's all. Feel me? People always want to be the center of attention. These niggas ain't got no common sense, bro. Some of these individuals, you see, we ain't even gonna make it about race. You feel me? We not gonna make it about race. Cause the truth of the matter, they try to make it seem like it's about race. And the truth of the matter, my own people, minorities, black, they attack me as much as the other side do. If anything, they probably attack me more. So it's not even about race at all. Feel me? I can understand some of them have tactics. They don't want to be caught up on the other side. Then don't get yourself involved. Stand up for what you believe in. Just don't get yourself up. Some people feel like they gotta join a pack so they can survive. Alright, my nigga. Feel me? So it is what it is. Go to town, baby. Go to town. Let me see you go to town. Hey, hey. I could just say it like the way it is. You feel me? They don't like when they hear this stuff. But let's get back to the politics at hand. You dig? You know what I mean? Oh, people think I'm doing the video just to do like no, I'm not. I'm doing the video because this is something I like to do. You feel me? I really like to do these things. Like I like to, conversate. The fact that I be saying some things, then I hear myself say it, then I'm like, oh shit, cause the message is coming through me. I'm like any other device, like a radio, and the radio has different channels within it. You feel me? And I am the listener and the device and the channels at the same time. You feel me? I can't separate myself from all these things. My mind is crazy out of mind. My mind can't separate itself from the noise that it hear outside of itself. It think it is it, which it is, honestly. Because we hear, taste, listen, see, smell in the first person. We don't separate ourselves from the things that we do. Nah, your mind can't separate that. The only time when you separate yourself from something else is when you respond to it. That's why you gotta be a proactive, not a reactive. Because we naturally are proactive. We're not a reactive. So it's like when somebody said, I'm having a great day today. I know, shout out to Nature Boy. Shout out to Nature Boy. The new name is kind of confusing. I'm kind of slow, so you're gonna have to give me time to get used to that name. Baba Jim, Baji, there's so many things. But Nature Boy or Chief. Anyway, it's like when you hear somebody saying that I'm having a great day, your mind hears it as I'm having a great day. You feel me? That's how your mind hears it. Yo, that's how your mind's hear it. But when we respond, you be like, he said he's having a great day. Then we separate ourselves from it. But that's not true. Just like the radio, like I was saying earlier, you got music, communication, everything is steaming out the radio. The radio does not say that. The radio does not think that he's separate from the message. If anything, we perceive it as the radio, unless you dive deep into it and be like, okay, these are different channels and it's coming from different places, but it's coming through the radio as one source. You feel me? So, and then you have the listener who's listening to it and having the options to change the channel. Well, that's you and all one. You are the signals, and everything else that's coming in. You are everything, basically. You are everything. But you also can detach yourself from it. But at the same time, you are everything. The good and the bad and everything else. You are it. You gotta have balance. You feel me? So you are the listener that's listening and everything else like that. Long story short, the reason why I went on that path, because sometimes I be saying things, then I hear myself, and that should be so good. I be like, damn, that was good. Because sometimes it's good to just speak it out loud. Feel me? You gotta hear what you say, and you be like, oh shit, okay, all right. I didn't think of it like that, but I didn't hear it in that way. You must have heard it 1,000 times in your mind, but when somebody else say it and you was thinking the same thing, you be like, oh shit. And you start giving that person credit, knowing that you probably thought about it, you thought of it first, but you're like, damn, it sounds different when it hit my ear. I'm like, okay, you feel me? Or you could probably hear something your parents tell you 1,000 times, you don't listen, but somebody else say it, and be like, oh shit, you feel me? Because sometimes you just gotta hear it from a different point of view, and that's the same thing sometimes when you're on this device. It's good to just record yourself. It's like a diary. It's not like a diary. It is a diary. Because when you write down your thoughts every day, I think that's the best way to do it instead of recording on this device. I think writing pen on paper cannot be beaten. I think that's one of the greatest devices we ever created, is being able to write or draw or articulate ourselves. Articulation is the best device that was ever created. But writing down on paper is the best thing you can do. You feel me? Let me give these best birds a chance to just be themselves, so they wouldn't have to fly away when they see me. Anyway, yeah, pen on paper is probably the best thing. Writing it down or drawing on caves and everything else, where it's all started from and everything else like that. But back to my point before I lose my thoughts, because I'm already losing it right now. Hold on, bring it back, bring it back. Finish your thought, Jeff. So you cannot separate yourself from anything else. So when I speak sometimes and I hear myself, I'll be like, damn, I didn't know I said that. Yo, that was really good. That's actually very, very good. Feel me? Because sometimes you just gotta hear yourself. You gotta read your own diary and be like, oh wow, this is what happened on this day. Oh, this is how I felt. Wow, that's very informative. Cause your mind can't keep record of everything. Cause your mind really thinks it's everything. I hear the birds tripping. My mind thinks is the birds too, which it is. You feel me? That's just a different version of who I am. You have to understand that. It's just a different version. Everything that you see is you. It's just a different form of you. It's in a different spirit of you. We call it a bird, but it's really not a bird. This is a spirit that is moving around the air, gliding, what we call flying. It's just up and gliding and gliding, gliding, gliding. It's basically just gliding, gliding. You see a car pass by. That's not a car. That's another version of you. Everything that you see couldn't have been created by a human without it being taken from the earth itself. You feel me? Just think about it. Everything. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Nothing that we created could have been created if you didn't take it out the earth itself, which means it was already here. It was a spirit. It's a spirit. Regardless of what we turn it into, it's a spirit. It has its own energy force. Although it's been detached from where it's supposed to be, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be at its fullest potential, but it still has its own energy force. You feel me? That's just if you could think of it in that form, you could get to understand everything else. Because the stage that I'm on right now, this is a stage right here. Everything that you see that man-made is a stage. Think of it, because I used to work in MTV studio. Shout out to MTV, by the way. You feel me? I didn't get fired. These niggas play too much. Yeah, shout out to MTV. But MTV made me realize that we build stages. This is the biggest stage. Like, it's amazing. Like, when we come, you build stages. When you build stages, people perform. Then after that, we take the stages off. Then we rebuild another stage like that. And this plane of existence that we on right now, the earth is organic. We came along and we built a stage on top of the earth. So we are not living organically to the earth anymore. We have created a lifestyle on the stage itself that we performing out now. So we are not where we're supposed to be, and we are not acting like the way we're supposed to be, because guess what? We've created an artificial world. That's what they call artificial intelligence, because it's not the real intelligence. It's artificial, which means it has been tainted. So this world is an artificial world because the world itself that we're living on right now has been tainted. So we are not our actual self. Then just think of that, right? So we have this artificial world. Now we have artificial intelligence online. So every time we create another world on top of another world, we becoming more faker than what we are. That's why the internet is full of fake shit. You see people, the niggas they get mad because they don't understand what's going on, because we keep moving away of what we are. We've already created a fake world on top of the world that was already given to us, which is Earth itself. We put cement on floor and everything else like that. Then we put rubber on our feet, disconnecting us from what we are already. You feel me? Then we like, damn, what the fuck? Why I keep doing dumb shit? Why these niggas is mad and why these niggas is crazy? Because we've removed ourselves from what we truly are, which is basically this world, or the artificial world, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. Then we create it online. Then after that, we gonna create another world on top of the online world. We keep gonna become faker and faker, and niggas get mad because they don't see the bigger picture. You feel me? They just don't see it. They don't see the fact that the earth is where everything else comes from. We couldn't even create online without taking it from the earth itself. It wouldn't even be possible without the electrical energy that comes out the earth for us to get online. So everything that we do, no matter what we do, we still gotta take a piece of where we come from, which is the earth itself. We keep borrowing and taking it from it, but we don't even acknowledge it. It's not reciprocal. So we always gonna have problems in that area because eventually it's gonna be overdue. You feel me? And that's just what it is. So that was a little, a little knowledge I had to give y'all niggas. I always gotta spit that game for y'all, cause my mind is on a different level. So I'm thinking differently. So when you speaking to me, and you think it's just even the train that's passing by with all that noise is borrowed. The train, the metals, and everything else, it came from the earth itself, artificial. You feel me? Those sounds, it's not even natural. So it's not even healthy for you to even hear certain sounds. Because the birds, that's natural. You feel me? You have choo, choo, choo. It sounds beautiful. It sounds musical. It sounds relaxing. You feel me? That sounds like antagonizing. It sounds like a call for attention. It sounds like aware, cautious. And that's what we create. We can't create nothing lovely for too long. I mean, some art is very beautiful, and that came from a good place. But most of the things that we do with the beep, everything is caution and beware. It's like that's what we create. You feel me? And it's true. Like that's because we've moved away from who we are as what we supposed to be, and we keep creating fake shit because I don't know whether we have fake nature or I don't know what the fuck it is, but we don't have a fake nature. We have a real nature. I'm talking about the nature of the human itself, because everything has a nature of its own. Each animal has its own nature. The human being has its own nature, because we came from nature. So it's only right that you have a nature of who you are as a person. Feel me? So these niggas is just fake, you feel me? And that's just what they are. So some people are more fake than others because they haven't grasped the knowledge. The knowledge kind of bring you back a little bit and give you some form of common sense. That's where common sense comes from. You feel me? When the more knowledge you have, the more common sense that you gain. Some of these people are just wicked in nature that they can't even grasp the fact that I am them and they are me. I cannot separate myself from anything that I see. And I'm kind of mad at some of the things that I see in my world, so sometimes I got to change it. I got to be a better example so my perspective can change. So even if it's there and I don't see it, that means I'm not supposed to see it. But if I see it and acknowledge it, that tells me that then this is in my world. I need to do something about it. Something about me that I have to change so that I can have a better result on the rest. And a lot of responsibility has been placed upon me. And it's unfortunate that much responsibility has been placed upon me, but at the same time, it's also what can I say? It's also pleasing in a little way, because it's like a king will call one of his greatest warriors and be like, "Yo, this is the greatest battle that we ever gonna fight, and I need you to lead the army." And it's like, damn, this is the dangerous job. But at the same time, the dangerous job was given to his greatest warrior. So it's like more appreciative. Like, damn, you trust me that much to put all this responsibility in my hand? And sometimes I gotta thank God. I be like, damn, yo, that shit crazy. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you, Lord. At the same time, I'm concerned, but I know you're gonna see me through. That's all. If you give it to me, God wouldn't give you a battle that He knows that you're capable of doing. That's why He placed you in that spot. So I'm like, as long as you believe in me, let's go conquer the world. And that's your world. Everything that you see, man, everything that you see is your world, man. I'm gonna leave y'all one more knowledge that I was talking about last night to them slow pos. In my apartment building, niggas is stalkers. They always trying to listen to your thoughts. Then they bring it back and make it seem like it's their thoughts. Then they try to spin it around and preach it to me. Like in real life, like they be trying. I'm like, God damn, nigga, I said that. Like I really did say that. Like I swear that's what they used to do, man. I seen this nigga at the train station. I had some thoughts, and usually I speak to myself out loud, and people have these devices where they record you. And this nigga dead at the train station trying to say the same thing word for word to somebody else. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. implicating that he's listening to me and but he's making it seem like it's his knowledge. I'm like, that's crazy. Like sometimes you just gotta acknowledge certain people. I always acknowledge the people that I fucks with. You feel me? I always acknowledge. I acknowledge Nature Boy. I acknowledge Bitch Titty Jace. I acknowledge Joe Osteen. I acknowledge everybody that I have subscribed to on my YouTube channel. I always learn something from you guys. You feel me? And that's just the fact. Like even when you think I'm not learning something, I'm learning something. You feel me? I'm always learning from you guys. Even if I didn't mention your name, that's because I'm tired. and I and I've been walking. But if I subscribe to you, that's all. Like if I watch you, even if I don't watch you on a regular subscribe to you, that means that you have given me something that I need. And I still need. So it's like a fruit that I gotta keep eating. It's just like you have so many fruits in the Garden of Eden. And you can eat all of it except for one. You feel me? Well, how many days you think I have to taste all these fruits? A whole lot of days. I'm not gonna be like Adam and Eve. They did that. So hopefully I don't have to go through that. You feel me? So thank you, Adam and Eve, for making those mistakes, because it was inevitable that mistake was going to happen. And I also want to thank Judas for making that mistake, because it was inevitable that somebody had to pick that position to play. We need to start acknowledging the stupid things that people do that gave us the opportunity to learn from, instead of demonizing them as if somebody else wasn't going to try it. You feel me? Let's start acknowledging, not too much, but let's acknowledge all the people that did some fuck shit in our history where they did it, so we didn't have to go through. Of course, somebody's going to try to go through it, but it made us better prepared for such actions where we are prepared. Even when they try it, it's not as impactful as it was when they did it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So let's acknowledge all. I had to acknowledge the Adam and Eve situation, especially Eve. Shout out to Eve. And acknowledge Judas. Shout out to Judas too, you feel me? Let's acknowledge Delilah. Oh, Delilah. To all the Delilahs out there, let's acknowledge them, you feel me? Because there's always that kind of character. These characters are basically the same, and the Bible's trying to tell you something, but you're not hearing it. You feel me? Somebody had to play these positions. Somebody got to play that hate position. So I'm going to acknowledge my haters. You feel me? Shout out to all my haters, man. You had to play that. I want people to study what they're doing right now, so it would never have the same impact again, ever. Acknowledge y'all. Feel me? Shout out. Today's your acknowledgement day. You feel me? Let's acknowledge all these. Let's acknowledge Medusa and them. Feel me? Acknowledge all these people. It's a road. As you can see. I hope you can see it as I'm telling you. It is a road. It is a road. It's an Eve. You got Eve. You got Judas. You got Delilah. Who else betrayed somebody? You have those brothers that betrayed. Oh shit, that's crazy. Anyway, you have those brothers that betrayed their brother and they sold them. Feel me? Somebody has to play that role. Somebody had to play that role. It's not a coincidence that you hear about these stories. No, niggas, you're supposed to hear about the story. You feel me? It's meant to be heard about. Like, it's supposed to be a life lesson. It's supposed to be a change in course. And God knows how to do these things. So, if you don't believe, that's your problem. You feel me? So, shout out to today. I'm going to acknowledge all these hating ass niggas. Let's acknowledge them. You feel me? Let's take them for what they are. Because somebody had to play that role. You feel me? Let's stop demonizing them. Let's thank them. Like, yo, you were the first to do it. And you did it so well that everybody else learned from it. I mean, of course, it's going to be copycat. People are going to copy you. But the truth of the matter, ain't nobody going to do it like the way you did it. You feel me? Word up. So let's acknowledge them. I can't think of any more betrayals in history of fuck up first times, but Feel me? I'm acknowledging these people. Let's acknowledge everybody, man. That's all. So not everybody. Everybody that did wrong that we learn from. You feel me? Word up. Fuck. As you can see, man. So that's my lesson for all my other lessons. Damn, I wanted to say. Hold on. Let's see. I got 5 minutes. So after we finish acknowledging, I want to tell you about